In this video, we're going to look at a kenBurns zoom effect, right, using Elementor Pro. Now, we're going to use Elementor Pro for this. Now, why would you want to do this? Sometimes this sort of image effects have an effect on the visitors, right? So, say for example, this is a photography website with a hero banner image like this, right? Now, this shows a group of happy people. It shows that the photographer created a great memory for this. Many people would want to have something like this. Now, let's get straight into it. Here's the Elementor Pro builder, right? So we're going to use the Elementor Pro builder for this particular one. And this is the code. We're using a CSS code for this. It's going to be available in the description below. So now here is the code. Now, in order to use CSS code here, in order to make use of the CSS code, we first have to use what we call a class. Here, this class here has to be put inside the layout. Yeah, there's a section for it. Here it is. So you look for what we call the CSS classes section here. So you place it in here in the exact same way that it is spelled. Okay, right in here. Alright, so we after putting the class in here, you put the code right here where it's indicated CSS, custom CSS. Right, so here is the entire CSS. Sorry, that is what is causing this particular animation. Right. Okay, so just a little bit of an explanation for those who might want to know what is going on here. I'm not going to get so much into it, but I'm going to give you a little bit of this. So as I said, this dot here in part of this particular text here means that it is a class. Now, if you know a bit about HTML and CSS, you understand what I mean. So we call this a class, right? So now, all of this width and height give it tell the browser how wide and big it's supposed to be. Now, hidden overflow hidden. Now, this to make sure that it doesn't get into other elements, okay, so that it becomes so big that it gets into other elements and then overlaps. So that is really what it's supposed to do. Let me jump here, for example. Now, animation kenBurns. Now, this is the name of the animation here. It is supposed to go for 15 seconds, right? Infinite. It's supposed to continue without stopping, and then ease in out, meaning that it will start slowly, increase the speed, and then then go slow again, right? That is what it means. So now this animation here is what it is defined in this next code here. I'm highlighting it right here for you. So it is shown right. It is defined here. Now, as you can see, it is named kenBurnsPan here. Now, the keyframe text here. Now, it is a CSS. It is a CSS value here. It is supposed to define how an animation is supposed to go. Okay, it is supposed to just show how an animation is supposed to go. All right, so it starts at 0% normal, 50%, okay, scales to about 105% of this size, and then now translate. Now this side means that it goes 10 pixels to the right and then 10 pixels down. Okay, when it gets to 70%, it becomes 110% of the size, and then it still remains 10 pixels to the right, but then it goes further to the left 30 pixels, right? And then 100%, when it gets to the when it's at 100%, it goes back to the size. So in other words, 0 is the beginning, 50 is part of the way, 50% is part of the way, 70% is almost done of the animation, and then 100% is the end of the animation. And all these things in the calibration is supposed to show how everything is supposed to be, right? And at each case of the animation. Now, have to make sure that if you're using a background image, right? If what you're doing is a background image, you can just remove the INGs here, right? Otherwise, it will not work. What I'm doing here is not a background image, okay? It is not a background image. As a matter of fact, I actually have it right here for you. Let me go down here. I'll demonstrate it here. Now, look at this particular one here, okay? Let me go back and copy this here. So animation, the code for the animation, copy it here. And then come back here. Now, I already put the class in there, and I already have part of the animation in, and I'm going to paste this one in here like this. Now, notice that I don't have anything for the ing there, because it's not in there. But if you have it in there, it will not work. So in this case, this is a background image. Let me show you what I mean right here. A background image. So look here, so you can see it's in you're using the background image. Right. For the background image, as I said, you need to remove the ing from there. Okay. The HTML element there, so that the code can work. Right. So if you have any questions, you can ask. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. You're growing the community here.